if the top half of Deadpool is growing baby legs, does that mean the bottom half is growing a baby head?
Well, I don't see why that matters.
I think it matters a lot. I mean, if you want us to buy the regeneration thing, you got to address it. Are there two Deadpools now? And if so, what's the other one doing? And is he like you? Does he have the same personality as you or the same memories? And if he does, then is he going to re-enter the plot later? Because he should.
You're really freaking me out right now.
And if that one got cut in half, then it'd be 3 Deadpools? I mean, you could see where it all falls apart. And quite frankly, why I prefer Marvel.
We are Marvel.
Hilarious. You're Fox.
Peter!
X-Force!
Walk away! Just walk away!
But we're X-Force!
We're not. X-Force is just a marketing tool designed by Fox executives to keep Josh Brolin employed. It doesn't exist.
All right, well, this has been pretty scary, and I need to feed my cat.
Go home, Sugar Bear. Go home.
Okay, will you give Domino my email?
The end.
Just in time, because I've lost almost all feeling in my legs.
Ooh, no, they feel fine.
Can I go?
As you wish. That must feel good.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Come on, whoa, easy now. Hey, easy now. Here you go, come on. Take it slow, baby steps.
I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my legs.
I know, yeah. Well, you've been asleep for 3 days, buddy.
Come on. 3 days.
Yeah, 3 days.
I've been there for 3 days? Yeah. Why so long?
Oh,
that's too long.
Can somebody get this guy a Starbucks?
Hey everybody, it's Charlie. This is going to be my video for the alternate post-credit scenes during Once Upon a Deadpool. This is the home video release. This is the second time they've changed the post-credit scenes, and as you can tell, they're taking a couple shots at Disney and the Avengers for potentially canceling X-Force the movie. So yes, it's really funny, but it's also meta commentary about what's happening with the Fox Disney deal, because this just changed recently. We're doing an Amazon gift card giveaway. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber and leave your favorite Deadpool post-credit scene on the video. Quick recap, if you didn't see Once Upon a Deadpool in theaters, it's a PG-13 version of Deadpool 2. Most of the new scenes that they shot for it are all these Fred Savage, Princess Bride parody scenes, with them talking about the film, meta commentary, taking a whole bunch of shots at the Fox X-Men films you guys probably saw in all those trailers.
We all saw the first movie.
You know, I didn't. I kind of prefer Marvel movies.
We are Marvel.
Yeah, but you're, Marvel licensed by Fox. It's like if the Beatles were produced by Nickelback. It's music, but it sucks.
Just checking the nose for blood there.
They also changed a lot of the post-credit scenes when they released it in theaters for a couple weeks. So it's on home video now, but if you buy the home video version of Once Upon a Deadpool, they changed some of the post-credit scenes again for a second time, particularly some of this language calling out the X-Force film for being fake. The actual dialogue is Deadpool saying that there's no X-Force because X-Force is just a marketing tool designed by Fox executives to keep Josh Brolin employed. It's not a real thing. If you saw that in any other context, if you saw it in the theater, it would just be a funny dig at Josh Brolin, a funny dig at the Fox executives. They do that all the time. Ryan Reynolds spent a lot of time marketing Deadpool 2 by making fun of Josh Brolin because of all the Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame Thanos stuff. Nothing particularly weird about that. You expect Ryan Reynolds to dunk on Josh Brolin as much as he can, but keep in mind that Josh Brolin revealed when he signed a deal with Fox to become the Cable character, he signed a 5-picture contract. That was going to be a couple Deadpool sequels as well as a couple of X-Force sequels. Although X-Force is kind of a Deadpool sequel, it's like Deadpool 2.5, albeit mostly focused on the team, whereas X-Force was more of a throwaway joke during Deadpool 2. But recently in real life, because of all the X-Men Fox Marvel films that have been canceled, the timing of this home video release and this particular post-credit scene, in the fact that they specifically added the dialogue later after the Fox Disney deal had set to close and Fox started to scrap these X-Men spin-off films, it's just too much of a coincidence that Ryan Reynolds and the Deadpool writers are feeling like the X-Force movie is not going to happen. Like, yeah, this probably isn't going to be a thing. They're probably going to announce in a couple months that it's been postponed indefinitely. There's even talk about the New Mutants movie, which is currently supposed to come out this August, that it won't be released in theaters and they'll instead dump it on Hulu dead on arrival. Now, there's no reason to freak out. Disney isn't going to completely gut the Deadpool character. The CEO of Disney, Bob Iger, said that he's very excited about Deadpool. He loves what Ryan Reynolds and the Fox people did with the character and with the franchise, and doesn't have any plans to completely mess with their success. But it sounds like he is the only Fox property, the Deadpool franchise, that will remain relatively intact when the Fox-Disney deal closes. Ryan Reynolds will continue to be Deadpool, but that doesn't mean that all the Deadpool spin-offs like X-Force are completely safe. So as of right now, technically, it's still in development at Fox with Drew Goddard. He's a fantastic writer, so when they announced him, I got really excited about it. But the problem, as noted by this tweet that Rob Liefeld responded to, is that they were supposed to start production in the next 2 months, and Drew Goddard hasn't even started working on the script for X-Force, and that's like a solid 6 months worth of work. They're not going to start shooting before he starts writing the script. So every day that goes by where you don't hear Ryan Reynolds, Josh Brolin, and the other Deadpool people making a whole bunch of noise about the X-Force movie, the odds of it happening go way, way down. So right now, most likely scenario is that Kevin Feige, Marvel, and Disney scrap most of those X-Men films that are in development, like the Gambit movie, the Kitty Pryde movie, the Fantastic Four Doctor Doom spinoff. Right now, they're still set to release Dark Phoenix in July this summer. I don't think that that's going to change. I think they'll still release it no matter what ends up happening. New Mutants is a different situation. There's supposedly a lot of problems with that film behind the scene. There were supposed to be a bunch of reshoots, which is why they initially postponed it. Those have not happened yet, and they haven't said anything about it. So it does sound like Disney will finish a version of the film and then just dump it on Hulu. But it's important to remember, even though Ryan Reynolds is dunking on the Fox-Disney deal here in this post-credit scene in the Avengers a little bit, just like all the Disney, Marvel, MCU, Kevin Feige stuff, he probably doesn't know exactly what Disney's plans are for the Deadpool character. But based on all these jokes, it does sound like the writers and Ryan Reynolds are pretty sure that it's not going to happen. So early prediction, this is what happens after the Fox-Disney deal closes. They postpone X-Force indefinitely and fast-track Deadpool 3 under Kevin Feige's production. It's still kind of off by itself in its own little universe. Disney and Marvel Studios use Deadpool 3 as a test to see how Deadpool as a franchise works within the Kevin Feige Marvel Cinematic Universe system of making movies. And if that goes well, then they greenlight X-Force again and continue on their merry way. No matter what movie they decide to make next with the Deadpool character, that's going to take a couple years. So while they're doing that in between, they find little places to cameo Deadpool in other people's films to keep him in the public consciousness. So even if he doesn't legit show up or cross over in a big MCU movie like an Avengers film, you still see them use the Deadpool character to take shots and market some of those films so that he's still around, like you still actually see new material with Deadpool, even though he might not legit right away cross over with all those other characters.
See, when you make a sequel, you have to double down on your promotions or you just get buried by Infinity War.
The Marvel people have claimed that they're still planning on making that Deadpool TV series, but now it sounds like if they wind up making it, they'll probably put it on Hulu, because it still sounds like it's supposed to be adult animation Rick and Morty style, which doesn't feel like super family friendly, so it probably would not go to that Disney streaming service. Big question for you guys, do you think that Disney will postpone the X-Force film just because literally nothing has been said about it since they announced that it was going to be a thing last year, and just make Deadpool 3? Like, okay, we love Ryan Reynolds, we love Deadpool, let's do that movie and then figure out X-Force later. What'll happen is there was a whole bunch of other new Marvel previews that just dropped, so I'll do videos for that next. Leave all your requests in the comments below. Congratulations, DeMonte Jones. You're the giveaway winner for my last big Marvel video. Please email me on the About page of my channel so I can get your details. Click here to rewatch those new Spider-Man Far From Home trailers a billion more times, and click here for that brand new Shazam trailer. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody stay awesome. I'll see you guys tonight.